These two teams get together, and it's always weird. These two teams start the season, and it's always that type of rivalry when these two teams get right away.
Right, and I think it's in all facets of different things as we go through. Volleyball has been tightly contested. Football has been tightly contested. Basketball on the boys level last year brought a real interesting game to the Hive.
And welcome back. We apologize. We had a little bit of an error there. But we're back here live on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, as it should be a fun evening here tonight between these two teams.
And just like you said, Jason, we're working through the opening night jitters ourselves. So kind of the way the athletes are going to go, I think it's whoever battles through some of these and can hold their composure, we might see victorious at the end.
Again, thank you, Gene Sports Shop pregame show. These two teams are fired up and ready to go for the new season. We talked a little bit about graduation and those issues. The Yellow Jackets definitely been affected by it, but they have a good, strong core coming back for this year's team.
They do, and it's a lot of names that you're going to recognize that you heard were key contributors last year. You're going to hear Thiel and Hackle and so many more. That it's really a veteran-type squad. Even though they're still kind of young, it's going to be one that I think that the coaching staff for the Yellow Jackets really believe are going to be at the end. If they come together, they're going to compete.
Definitely will be the case on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll come back with more here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
And welcome back into the Hive and the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here live on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We'll get ready to go with your J&L Nutrition Backyard starting lineups. First for the Prowlers of Thief River Falls, they're coached by Hannah Lund, as she's assisted by Sarah Rosendahl, Matlin Erickson, and Mickey Munier. Briley Lingen, a senior middle outside hitter. Brooklyn Baki, the libero, senior. Aliuska Jr., she's a center for the Prowlers. Kendra Merkins, an outside hitter, a junior. Carly Regala, also a junior outside hitter. And Ava Waldal, a middle right side hitter, sophomore for the Prowlers. That's their starting lineups, again brought to you by J&L Nutrition and the Backyard. For the Yellow Jackets, they're going to start like this with Kennedy Pilgrim, a junior middle hitter. Laney Wacker, a junior center for the Yellow Jackets. They'll have Daisy Larson as senior defensive specialist. Jaden Hackel is a junior outside hitter. And Morgan Berkman, a senior middle hitter. And Willow Thiel, a junior middle hitter. And we talk about the Yellow Jackets the past few years. It's a lot of talk about has been Willow Thiel and her ability to attack at the net for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, she's just such an athletic player, and she can cover the floor, and she's a good solid hitter, whether it's an inside quick hit or your traditional outside hit. She's really strong in both, and I think what I'm looking for, and one of the things that I think the Yellow Jackets improved towards the end of the season last year, Jason, but was kind of their Achilles heel, was kind of their serve receive. And I think as you talked about a Daisy Larson, someone we didn't see last year at the varsity level but saw at the JV level, coming off a little bit of an injury herself, is she someone who steps up to kind of anchor that defensive specialist side, and nothing gets set up unless you get that initial dig and get it to the setter in the right position. So I'm really looking at our serve receive, because if there was an Achilles heel last year, it was probably that.
We'll touch on that more in the Goose Group keys of the game coming up after this commercial break. But first, those are your J&L Nutrition, the Backyard starting lineups right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Hi, I'm Trevor Seaman with United Community Bank, and today we're down at the Gathering Grounds, joined with Ashley Clifton.
Hello.
Ashley, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's the best part for you about working with United Community Bank?
Besides just that they believed in me and kind of took a chance on me and helped me get it all together, I think what's more is that they really do support the community. They come in the store all the time. They don't just give us business, but they, encourage our business, buy gift cards in the winter when we're slower to give to other, locals and businesses, so it's just really inspirational for me.
Well, welcome back into the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Night one of what's going to be a fun broadcast season here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. This week alone, I'll be in DGF. Thursday night, DGF takes on Thief River Falls football, and then on Friday, the Yellow Jackets open up the gridiron season. They'll take on Park Rapids, and we'll have that one for you live from Park Rapids on Friday night. Myself with Bob Williams will have the call again of Yellow Jacket football on Magnitude Sports this year. And Lance, looking to be a fun season overall. It kicks off tonight here with the Yellow Jackets taking on the Prowlers. And now let's dive into, you kind of hinted at it a little bit, but let's dive into the Goose Group keys of the game for tonight's game between the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers.
Yeah, I just think we to kind of restate what I said before, I think there's a couple of them, Jason, and one is going to be the serve receive. And I think it's such a crucial part of the game that isn't really noticed. Not maybe on the same terms, but it's kind of like how if your linemen don't block, the play isn't going to work in football. And if the linemen block, it doesn't really get noticed, but the touchdown gets noticed at the end. And I see the same thing with serve receive in volleyball. When you have a really good serve receive, it doesn't get noticed, but when things go wrong, it's the one thing people go, oh boy, here we go. And so serve receive is one of them, and the other one is how do they transition off an error from the other team? I think the Yellow Jackets have to capitalize tonight on that, Jason. They need, when there's an error on the other team, a ball hit long or whatever, we can't serve it back into the net and have our own error. Don't match error for error. Take advantage of those and spread that score on the scoreboard. And I think if you start doing that, you put that pressure on the opposing team to have to play perfect to get back into it. And once you do that, it seems like the errors kind of compound themselves when you're playing not to make a mistake instead of playing to make the play.
And for another key, as brought to you by Goose Group, I believe one of the keys is going to be finding that secondary third hitter. We know Willow Field's got the power. Teams are going to key in on her. When they start keying in on her, who's going to be the one to step up? You know, Jaden Hackle can do it. She can hit, as well as Morgan Berkman and Kennedy Pilgrim. You know, they can bring the power at the net as well for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and as I'm watching the Yellow Jackets warm up and you're watching them live, you can see the sheer power that they can connect with. You know, and that's part of it is I see them really swinging freely, and we'll see if that continues during a game, because you have a tendency to tighten up a little bit, and then you start short-arming in it, and then the ball goes long. So I think if you're the coaching staff for the Yellow Jackets, you're really hoping that the girls stay loose, free, have a good time, and hit it as hard as you can, and put the pressure on Thief River Falls.
Those are the keys of the game, brought to you tonight by Goose Group here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll take a quick time out, come back to the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Located in the Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. And here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations and 1 million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Well, welcome back again here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here on the Jeton Sports Shop pregame show as you take a look at the KLN Family Brands scoreboard, and we want you to make sure to stay tuned for the EOT Insurance Intermission Report, as well as the Soda Property Zero Res postgame show, where we'll have your Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game as well, all coming up in our postgame and intermission reports tonight.
Hopefully we can do all those things, Jason, celebrating a Yellow Jackets win.
Indeed, as we'll have your Family Dentistry Ace of the Game as well, Aces of the Game tonight. And we'd like to thank all those sponsors for making our broadcasts possible this year, as well into the winter. And we thank all the support from the local businesses, and also thank you, Lance, for your hard work in helping keep the dream alive here with Main Street Sports in Perham, Minnesota.
Yeah, this is a blast for us, Jason. We enjoy working with each other, and this is just such a great thing. It's great for the kids, and it's great for the community, and I just excited to see some really good volleyball tonight. And I know the Yellow Jackets. I talked to some coaches this afternoon and saw a few players, and they're so excited for tonight's action. And whether you're here and you watch it later tonight, or you're watching live with us right now, we're just the energy's starting to pick up here. The music's playing. You can tell the girls are nervous. They're kind of chatting, and the Yellow Jackets have now huddled up, and they're kind of talking through, looking at some of the serves happening here, and it's going to be a great night.
It definitely is. And you look at this Yellow Jackets squad, they come back. Yes, they graduated some key players from last year's team, but this year they come back with a lot of girls with a lot of experience, even though from last year's team. You look at this year in the back row, you got Mallory Greif, the libero, who really stepped into that role a little bit last year. Maya Richter as well in that back row. You're going to see Olivia Pilgrim as well. And those are the girls that are non-starting that you can expect to see off the bench for the Yellow Jackets. I think this year is a team that's just got a lot of depth. And you mentioned the service game. That was a struggle at times last year for the Yellow Jackets. It's really got to be on point tonight against the Prowlers.
Right, and I think the Yellow Jackets think they know what they have in some of these players, and it's going to be the new fill-in, and it's always hard to blend those teams together, the JV and the varsity, from year to year. And I know as a coach, and you know as a coach, you just don't really know what to expect sometimes, and it may be someone that isn't really on the radar on opening night that just steps out and feels so comfortable on the floor, and they just open your eyes. I think Mallory Greif was that type of player last year. We started out with a little different rotation, and all of a sudden she came in the game at libero, I believe, and she just solidified what the Yellow Jackets were trying to do. Let's see if there's that type of player again for the Yellow Jackets tonight.
And we'd like to give a shout out to the Perham New York Mills tennis team today. A historic win for the girls tennis team. They knocked out Thief River Falls. First time in Perham school history that a tennis victory over Thief River Falls. They earned that victory today, 4-3 at the Perham tennis courts. Congratulations to Jamison Miller and staff for that big victory today.
And you could talk a lot about the coaching staffs and what everybody's doing in the Yellow Jackets. We're remiss not to talk about what Jamison Miller has done with this program, and he just it seems like year after year they just keep getting better and better and better, and today was the kind of a good show for them, knocking off a team and a rival for many years, just like we talked about Thief River, just knocking off, going there and knocking off that rival. So hats off to Jamison Miller and his staff and all of the players.
Well, the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers are just moments away from first serve here from the high. We'll take a quick timeout as the Jeton Sports Shop pregame show rolls on.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Well, welcome back into the Hive as we get ready to go for our first set between the Prowlers and the Yellow Jackets on the KLN Friendly Brands scoreboard. You can see it should be a fun contest tonight between these two squads. As the introduction's taking place right now, the Prowlers getting introduced to the crowd here in Perham. And the Yellow Jackets awaiting their introductions here momentarily. The Prowlers will go Riley Lingen, Brooklyn Baki, Ali Yuska, Kendra Merkins, Carly Regala, and Ava Woldall. Yellow Jackets counter, Kennedy Pilgrim, Laney Wacker, Daisy Larson, Jane Hackle, Morgan Berkman, and Willow Thiel for the Yellow Jackets. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. KLN Family Brands, J&L Nutrition, the Backyard Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, Goose Group, Gene Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty, City of Perham, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nias Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op. We thank you for your sponsorship of Perham activities here on the Main Street Sports Media Network.
Yeah, and it's exciting to see the starting lineups going here. Kind of getting the student section going by throwing a little token of volleyball into the crowd, and nice group of the student section tonight. They're ready to roll, and fun to see that, and the crowd's filling in a little bit underneath us that you can't see. So good night for volleyball, and a good opening attendance for before school starting is always kind of a unique thing here, and so it's kind of nice to see the kids rallying and being here.
It is interesting to see as the crowd is actually a decent-sized crowd tonight for, like you mentioned, that getting used to this return to school as the teachers today at Perham were welcome back today. And it was an exciting day today here on the campus of Perham High School.
Yeah, it was good to be back, fun to see and hear stories about what's going, and open houses coming tomorrow night, so we're back into fall season, whether we like to admit it or not, and we're about ready to go here, I believe, Jason, and let's see if some of those keys to the game that we talked about come to fruition right off the bat.
As the Yellow Jackets look to kick off the season with a bang. Last year in Thief River Falls, the Prowlers knocked off the Yellow Jackets 3-1. The Yellow Jackets went on to finish that year 11-17 overall and were ousted by Barnesville in the quarterfinals, while Thief River Falls 14-12, if I remember correctly, was their record, and they advanced to the section final and were knocked off by Hawley. As we get ready to go, Brooklyn Baki will check in for the Prowlers as we wait for the starting lineups.
Little caveat to start. Bear with us as I'm trying to run the controls here. So if the score's off, listen to Jason more than what the score might say. We'll do our best to get it corrected as we're all working together on our opening night jitters. And here we go.
Daisy Larson will start the service game for the Yellow Jackets. Larson with a nice serve here. Dug up by Lingen over the near side, and she'll send it over into the nets on the attack here and gives the Yellow Jackets early 1-0 lead. Lingen, the lefty. As now Larson again with the serve. Dug up, pass up front in the row. Left hand block down though in front. Nice shot there. I believe that was Kennedy Pilgrim with the block. And now an ace serve there by Larson as the Yellow Jackets lead this one quickly 3-0. Now a serve again. Larson, Baki comes up. Now punch over the net, and Kennedy Pilgrim with the kill. Serve receive. There's one thing we talked about, Lance, and right away there's a big one there for the Yellow Jackets taking advantage.
The Yellow Jackets look quick on the floor, and they're covering the ground, and we'll apologize right away. I don't think our scoreboard is working. We're trying to get that dialed in for you, and Yellow Jackets back on attack, and another kill there by Hackle.
Well, Hackle puts that one down. Yellow Jackets off to a quick 5-0 lead early. And Larson with a nice run to start. And now it's tipped back over by Pilgrim. Set here near side, sent over there by Johnson. Now comes up for Hackle. She attacks. Dug back up. Coming near side. Skying for that attempt there was Regala into the net, and Prowlers get their first point.
Yeah, and a nice little rally there for the Yellow Jackets to get started. You always want to start out on your home court in the opening with this kind of run they just had there. So 5-1 gives them a good lead. And there's that serve receive, and is Daisy Larson, but mishit by the Jackets, turns the ball back over to the Prowlers.
Serving is Carly Regala. Regala to serve. That's right at Thiel. Now Hackle will send it over. Baki with the pass near side. Lingen sets that over. Set by Walker for Pilgrim. She kills it down. Kennedy Pilgrim with her second kill tonight. Powers that one through the Thief River Falls block, and the Yellow Jackets lead 6-2.
And that's exactly what you want to do if you're the Yellow Jackets. When you kind of get that free ball over on the court, you certainly want to put a kill down, and they did just that and kind of went to that back set that time, and good job, Yellow Jackets, spreading the ball around. I think there's been many girls now that have already had a kill going, and a really good start for the Yellow Jackets.
Maya Richter comes in with a nice jump serve for the Yellow Jackets, set near side. Sipped over, there Richter. Now brought back by Wacker, and is hit over there by Thiel on the far side. Leaving up was Waldall. Now Hackle will send that back over and drops it in right in front of Lingen. And the Yellow Jackets take a 7-2 lead.
And again, a few little hiccups by the Yellow Jackets, but pretty good fundamental play going so far, Jason.
Richter with the serve, that goes long.
And that jinx was probably sponsored by Lance Rock tonight, I guess, after that one. But that's what the Yellow Jackets struggled with a little bit last year, getting the ball back and then serving long or serving into the net. And I don't think they can afford to do that, especially as the season wears on and they get towards tournament play.
Wacker with the set. Hackle attacks and gets it down and off the top of the net and down for a kill. Now Hackle picks up her second of the night. A nice kill there by Jaden Hackle. And now Mallory Greif comes back in to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Greif in the back with the serve right at Baki. That's who the Yellow Jackets have been attacking in the service game. Lincoln with the left hand at Richter off the top of the net. Well, Lincoln gets it. Actually, no, off the. And it's now a 9-3 Yellow Jackets lead. Now to the near side, Hackle dug up nicely by the Prowlers, near side. Lincoln pushes that over, or sets that over, but there quickly Lainey Wacker with a nice job with the quick set, and now that leads to a timeout called by the Prowlers. The Yellow Jackets lead 10-3 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a timeout.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
And welcome back here to the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the Yellow Jackets lead this one by a score of 10-3.
We're still working on the scoreboard here and trying to get that figured out, how we or what I have done wrong. So bear with us. Yellow Jackets with the serve. Again, nice deep serve, not giving the Prowlers much to attack, but they dump it over. And here the Yellow Jackets go on the kill again.
Thiel with the attack, now put back over that time by Merkins. Wacker with the set for Thiel again. The Thiel powers that one down for the kill for the Yellow Jackets. And that makes it 11-3.
And that's kind of what we were expecting from Thiel is to take that leadership role. Even though she's only a junior, Jason, seems like she's been around, and she has for many years.
Greif to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Nice serve once again. Now getting the kill that time was Waldo. And that changes the momentum momentarily for the Prowlers as it makes it 11-4.
Right, nice double block there by Thiel and Hackle. Just she kind of shot it through in between. Maybe getting those hands a little tighter together will help in the future, but back to the Prowlers.
Serve there by Sophia Kramer. Now Thiel again lines it up. Nice dig attempt there by the Prowlers. Left hand sent over by Lincoln. Now in the middle, there's Hackle with the kill.
You know, one thing, Jason, it's so amazing that you think, man, that little hit, how does it ever score? But the Yellow Jackets have been on attack with full swings, and that's the first kind of changeup they've thrown, and really a nice job there by Hackle.
Hackle with the serve. Tugas digs it up, goes to Lincoln, far side, off the top of the net. Now Hackle. Richter in the back row leaps up for the attack. It would have been out, but saved there by Kramer, sent over. Richter for Wacker. Now Thiel. Nice dive saved by Backey, but unable to get to it. On the far side, there is Kramer, and Thiel extends the lead to 13-4.
And with that 13-4 lead on the KLN scoreboard, Jason, I really see a confident Yellow Jackets, maybe more so than even at the end of last year. They just seem like they're playing so together and so confident right now.
Kill attempt there into the net by Peterson. And the Yellow Jackets lead 14-4. And one thing about the Yellow Jackets, they call 4 hits.
4 hits. I think everybody's kind of like we are, waiting for an explanation.
I'm trying to figure out how it's...
And now it's coming back to the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, trying to figure out how it's 4 hits on the Yellow Jackets when they blocked it at the net.
Exactly.
But okay, Hackle will serve, leading 14-4.
All's well that ends well.
Night one for everyone.
Exactly.
And Hackle will serve. Hackle again, nice serve, low serve, and that Rooter Family Dentistry ace for Jaden Hackle makes it 15-4.
Yeah, nice to see. Jaden always has that really good float serve, and that one really had a good dive to it, kind of like a knuckleball in baseball.
Another strong serve, back again, digs it out. Now going to Lingen, she gets it through the block, and a kill for Lingen and the Prowlers, gets them to serve at 15-5.
And they really did need a stop there, Jason. It was any further. Usually when a team gets to 20 and there's quite a separation, it's quite an advantage, and the Yellow Jackets were close.
I apologize with the error on the scoreboard tonight, but it's brought to you by KLN Family Brands. The Yellow Jackets lead 15-5. We'll try to work it out when the EOT Insurance Intermission Report comes up shortly as we get ready for another return here, and that's Hackle from the back row. The return is sent long, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 11.
Nice quick turnover there again by the Yellow Jackets, and I think the longer they stay on the offensive attack, the better it is, and I think that's in any sport, but especially with volleyball, I don't think you want to ebb and flow too much. Give that team a chance to get back in.
Set there, pound out over the head of Greif. Nice read there by Libero. It's 17-5. I remember in my days in Grand Rapids, always talking to the volleyball coach there, Beth Jokey, and she talked about momentum being the biggest thing in volleyball and how to maintain it and keep it on your side. And right now the Yellow Jackets doing a great job of maintaining the momentum on another Rooter Family Dentistry ace serve, this time from Lainey Wacker, and that leads to a timeout as the Yellow Jackets lead 18-5 on the KLN Family Brands scoreboard here on the Main Street Sports Media Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Well, welcome back here to the Main Street Sports Media Network. The Yellow Jackets lead 18-5. Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We thank you for tuning in to this broadcast here tonight. Night one of many broadcasts this year on the Main Street Sports Media Network, as Lainey Wacker will go back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. And that one hits the antenna, and the Yellow Jackets lead 19-5.
And again, I don't want to jinx the Yellow Jackets, but when you're running on running scoring and you're limiting your opponents to 5, it means you're not making many mental errors. There's almost another ace, and you're doing a lot of things really well, because at a running score, it's pretty easy to get to 10 usually, but not tonight if you're the Prowlers.
Now with it is Olivia Pilgrim, tips that over. Baki's there, but they're going to call Olivia Pilgrim into the nets. One of the few mistakes by the Yellow Jackets tonight is they lead 19-6 on the invisible KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
And it's just one of those things, Jason. The setup was there. It's first game, and those are the things that you look at on film and you keep working.
Thiel sends that over. Now the set is sent back over, that time by Peterson at the net there. Wacker punches it over. Now a block at the net, but dug up by the Prowlers. Hackle with the set for Kennedy Pilgrim. Goes near side, dug up in a long rally, one of the longer ones of the night. And it goes the Prowlers way off the tip. And it's now 19-7. Prowlers getting some mo on their side a little bit as Carly Roglalo will serve. Excuse me. That is Kendra Merkins to serve.
And here I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're looking to set up one of the things that you're most comfortable with. And I'd look to see if they go to one of their hitters, and here it is. And right on cue to Thiel, and another kill for her.
Now Theo will go to the service line as Greif exits. Theo, a nice serve. Set near side, into the net, blocked by the Yellow Jackets. Now they go far side, and that's pounded in the net by Josie Peterson, and the Yellow Jackets closing in on set number 1, lead 21-7.
And one of the things I think you got to give the Prowlers a little credit, Jason, is it's hard when you get behind this much. They're still swinging hard. They're still trying for those kills. They have not given up on this match. Just the Yellow Jackets are a little too strong right now.
Speaking of showing their strength, that was Kennedy Pilgrim with a nice block at the net. Makes it 22-7. Theo the serve in front of the Yellow Jacket students. Nice serve, Bonke comes up. Near side, punched over that time by Regala. The Yellow Jackets looking to send it over Kennedy Pilgrim. And she does, and the Yellow Jackets lead 23-7.
You spoke of that Yellow Jackets. Looks like maybe Adam Sandler theme night down there in the corner by some of the young men dressed like, and become quite the thing at crowds now. Is you don't just show up; you show up in a theme, whether it's a color or a actor or whoever it may be. So,
and sometimes those hidden messages the students like to send to other teams as they send that one back over to the Yellow Jackets. Now Kramer steps in, hits that into the net. Excuse me, that's Regala. And the Yellow Jackets now have set points here in game number 1, lead 24-7. Thiel the serve to close this one out. As the Yellow Jackets get an
nice
ace
serve
from Willow Thiel, brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry. They take set one, 25-7. We'll take a timeout, come back with the EOT Insurance intermission reports here on the Main Street Sports Media Network.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you. Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets take set one, 25-7. Really started things off with the impressive performance with their service game, and it led into a tough serve receive night in that first set from Thief River Falls.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets looked, for opening night, I think they looked really good, Jason. They went back to it looked like a lot of the basic type things that they need to build on off of that now. And I like the rotation. Things just looked really good. Now you got to guard against like every team. Once you get up, so easy. Do you have that little letdown in game 2? I hope not, but Thief River was still coming at them, so let's see what set number 2 has to offer.
That was your EOT and Insurance Intermission report as the first serve goal is long by Aliuska. Now the Yellow Jackets with the 1-0 lead will have Maya Richter to come in to serve. And the Yellow Jackets showcased in that first set, Maya Richter, just the depth that this team has this year.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch the rotation, the subbing, and how they all work together as they get going, as we've got a little officials timeout here, I believe.
I believe it might be
out of rotation.
Potentially caught by the scorer's table as head coach Nikki Morrison talks there. And now we're going to have a meeting, I believe, with the head chair. Momentarily, I think, and I'll give us a chance to take a quick timeout. We'll come back here on the Main Street Sports Media Network.
Rooter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Rooter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets lead 1-0, but we have a momentary delay taking place as a discussion involving, I believe, the service. As now we're back.
It seems like they got it all straightened out.
It's going to be
out of rotation. Yep.
Nice call there by Lance Rock because it's now 1-1. And now getting ready to serve again will be Rogala. Oh, now we got another stoppage. As they're going to discuss again at the scorer's table. Now Kennedy Pilgrim will come in for Maya Richter. Night one again for everyone.
Exactly. I think and it's come to expect, and that's, to me, Jason, that's the beauty of high school sports, is it's not a perfected thing, and we don't know what to expect each night, including from us. So here we go, back to action.
Set near side, Lingen gets that one down. Riley Lingen with the kill gives the Prowlers their biggest lead of the night at 2-1.
Right, and I like that the Prowlers keep battling, Jason, and that's something to be said for their coaching staff, and it's tough when you get kind of blitzed in the first one to get them back on and ready to go, and they're doing that. They're out hustling, and just as I say that, a nice play by the Yellow Jackets evens the score on the and
Thiel there with a nice shot, and you're going back to your veteran and a back row attack there by Willow Field.
Right, and I think that you're going to find those things come out, Jason, as the games go on, is when things start to unravel just a little bit, you're going to see the Yellow Jackets find their key contributors and feed them the ball and try to get things back on their way, as now the score is tied 2-2 on our KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
So Maya Richter gets a River Family Dentistry ace with that serve. Richter, another strong serve. Put down there by Hackle, but the Prowlers are able to dig that up and go to Lingen. Soft tap there, but Richter comes diving in to save it. And it'll be sent over left-handed by Berkman. She gets the tip kill.
That was a great switch by Morgan there. Was really looking to line it up and hit it with her right hand, and as she did, the set went a little long and she tipped it over with her left. So nice job, Morgan Berkman.
Richter with another strong serve, but Backy's there to get to that one. Now they go far side on the right side, and Thiel digs that one up, and Lingen sends it right back. and says thank you as Briley Lincoln gets the kill for the Prowlers, and it's even at 3.
Couple of those things that we talked about, not giving them a chance to get back into this set and into this match, and the Yellow Jackets kind of have, and it's hard to guard against when you beat someone handily to come out and have that same fire in the second set, and we're seeing a little lingering effect from the Jackets. Let's see if they get a good set that they like and put it away.
That's Berkman off the nice set, leans forward and gets a nice soft tap at the net for the kill, her second. She will exit now. Greif will come in as the Yellow Jackets lead 4-3. Tell you what, Lance, one thing I look at this camera and it's seen on the floor, the new floor really pops on screen this year.
It does, and again, point there for the Yellow Jackets, but it's one of those things that it ties in kind of what the floor looked like, and there were some issues with the old flooring, so a little different style. Some paint, you said, was used this time instead of some stickers, and I think it looks great, kind of bringing in some of the old but keeping some of the new.
Hackle sends that over, and now she goes right back after a nice save there by Yuska. Now block at the net. Thiel sends it back over, dug back up. Now near side trying to get it over, but winning the battle at the net was Lainey Wacker. In the battle at the net with Kendra Merkins.
I think that's going to be a point that that the coaching staff and Coach Morrison's going to look at for the Yellow Jackets. They were on full attack at every time. They didn't wait for the offense to happen. They created the offense that time.
And there's Hackle once again. Jaden Hackle, captain of this Yellow Jackets squad, having a strong night in the middle, helps the Yellow Jackets now to a 7-3 lead over this Prowler squad on the KLN Family Brands scoreboard. We thank them for their sponsorship and support. We apologize, but the scoreboard will be back functional the rest of the way, but we apologize night one for everyone. Sent over near side, and it's just long on the attempt there by Seraphim Johnson.
You brought up Jaden Hackle's name, and I think in all facets, the 3 layers of the game, she's done well. She's hit well. She's set a few times. She's served, received, and she served really well tonight. So early shot at maybe player of the game.
We'll have that for you in our Soda Property Zero Res carpet cleaning postgame show, as that was sent long, and it'll be 8-4, and that will put the Prowlers back to the service line. Player of the game brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry. We also have to discuss our play of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial.
Well, we will stick with us in the post-game show. We'll get this all sorted out. I better start taking some notes here, Jason.
There's an ace serve that time by Sophia Kramer. The junior center gets that one to drop, makes it 8-5, and the Prowlers starting to come back. Yellow Jackets have had the momentum all night. They're trying to maintain it all the way throughout. That time Thiel gets the return and just kills it.
There's no better way to regain the momentum your way as to probably set to Thiel or Hackle right now, as both players seem to be really just striking the ball so well.
Olivia Pilgrim will come in for Daisy Larson. Now Hackle will serve. Hackle caught herself off guard a little bit, but still gets a serve off. Sent over. Richter with the dig up for Thiel. Thiel puts it down. Nice all-around play defensively by Richter with the dig. The set by Wacker and the kill by Thiel.
Most impressive for me is how they're moving tonight, Jason. It's like they're just in flow. It's so fun to see when a team is just building that confidence, and you can see it happening. They're not far from getting a timeout from Thief River, I believe, if Hackle keeps serving the way she's been serving.
And there's a Reuter Family Dentistry ace serve by Jaden Hackle. And Hackle has been on a roll in the service game for the Yellow Jackets, has been on point tonight. They lead by 6. Hackle will serve again. Another strong serve. Trying the quick set, and Olivia Pilgrim was ready for it. And there's that timeout Lance Rock called. Prowlers call timeout. Yellow Jackets by 7 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're back to live action. Quickly, Lingen sends that one long for the Prowlers. And it's now 13-5 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Too much depth, too much power right now that the Yellow Jackets have, and the Prowlers don't really have much of an answer. Hackle with another nice serve. The timeout didn't slow her down. Richter at the dig there. Now Whack with the set here. Thiel blocked at the net. And a nice block there that time. Getting the block at the net there's Kendra Merkins. The Yellow Jackets kind of telegraphed that one a little bit. You know they're going to go to Thiel, and the block was there.
Right, and I think they were trying to capitalize that. They being the Prowlers is just they're going to have to try to double block Thiel every time, and I think he rolled to her. So look for some back sets to some players who haven't been on a front row hit yet pretty soon, and I think that it'll be open for them as well.
Prowlers went at Greif on that one. They get it over. Greif there with a nice dig. Now Olivia Pilgrim goes far side. Now sent over. Greif there, reads it well. Whacker with the quick set over. Now going near side. Greif with the dig off and outs on the kill there by Carly Regala. Makes it 13-7.
Another thing I've kind of noticed about the Jackets tonight, Jason, is their competitiveness. Where last year, not saying that they wouldn't have been upset, but I see some upset faces when things don't go just the way they think they should.
Looking at Regala again. She pushes that over left hand. Whacker with the set. Now Pilgrim swings across and gets the kill there. Olivia Pilgrim makes it 14-7.
And that's kind of what I was talking about. Thiel was in the middle. The double block came to the middle. They shot it over Thiel, and Pilgrim did a nice job of putting it right down the line.
And we talked about that in the pregame show in the Goose Group Keys of the Games, finding that secondary attacker in the Yellow Jackets, I think, found second and third tonight.
Exactly, and that bodes tough for competition coming into the Hive.
Kennedy Pilgrim sends that one over. Now Regala again to the block, gets it down in front of Greif.
That makes the score 14-8 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Or do we got something else going on?
Oh, that's correct.
Okay.
Is now the serve. They went at Hackle that time. Now Greif will send it over for the Yellow Jackets. Goes near side. Off the hands of Whacker to Hackle. Up back here. Whacker will send it over. Set far side, swinging through, trying to get the kill. That time was Peterson. Peterson will pass it over near side for that time for Waldo. Now Kennedy Pilgrim with the tip of the net. Somehow that's not four on the Yellow Jackets. And now it's a double hit. That might be we missed the one. We'll catch you for this one. As it's 14-9. Either way.
And the way I'm going, I'm blaming it on opening night because I've had my fair share of blunders so far too.
Nice serve there by the Prowlers, and Thiel goes for the kill and gets it just inside the near line. And Thiel makes it 15-9. Berkman comes back into the front row for the Yellow Jackets as Greif exit. Now Thiel will serve coming into your screen from the left. Thiel with a nice serve, and miscommunication in the backcourt between the Prowlers makes it 16-9.
And it seems like the theme kind of for the Prowlers is they do a few things pretty well, and then something like that happens, and then it kind of unravels. But again, that's what we talked about, that transition here, and Thiel serves just a little long, turning it back over to the Prowlers.
So the Prowler squad that last, talking to the Thief River Falls radio guy, he said the last 6 girls from last year's team that made that run. And now Ali Yuska will serve for the Prowlers. Yellow Jackets will send it over with Whacker. Set for the far side. Now we passed up for Thiel. Thiel sends that over. Quick set attempt by Yuska. Yellow Jackets respond, but Pilgrim sends that long. And out, and it's 16-11. Prowler's starting to crawl back.
And I just don't sense the crispness. That's what's tough for me to say on air. That I saw out of the Yellow Jackets in set one, Jason. They're not really getting the ball to the setter, and that's that serve receive that we said. Here's a good setup, and it'll probably end well for the Jackets.
Indeed it does, as a player was in the net for the Prowlers. Makes it 17-11. Daisy Larson.
I'm not a great volleyball mind, but I do know when you set things up well, you have a far better chance of succeeding than when the Yellow Jackets were running around and trying to chase the volleyball around the court. So let's see if they can get that back, tighten up that intensity a little bit, and make a run here as we go through.
And the Yellow Jackets out of rotation. And it'll be 17-12, and now serving will be Carly Rogala.
Always good to have things to work on after night one, Jason, and you and I will have to be going back to the chalkboard too, I think.
Nice serve there by Rogala as Larson was there to get to it. Morgan pushes that over. That's Berkman with the push over. Now comes Lingen again. Just misses the far sideline, it's out.
And nothing like dating myself. Nobody uses a chalkboard anymore, so.
Just going to say, on day number one with the Chromecast, the Clever Board, Clever Touches, and all the other boards that you guys have.
And I pull out chalkboard.
Yes. 18-12, Yellow Jackets to serve. It's Maya Richter. Right at Baki again. Set there by Yuska, near side from Lingen. Blocked in the front by Morgan Berkman. And the Yellow Jackets lead 19-12. And now Maya Richter will serve. Richter. A nice serve, far side. Yuska with the set, pushed over by Waldo. Lacker with the set. Berkman slides across and gets the kill. As trying to dive for that one was Yuska. But Berkman with too much power makes it 20-12.
And it almost worked in Berkman's favor. I didn't think she was going to get there at first, so she kind of slid late, which didn't allow the defense from the Prowlers time to adjust, and thus they call a timeout.
And we'll take a break because the Main Street Sports Media Network.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PerhamRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Welcome back, Maya Richter with the serve, and now it's blocked at the net. As Morgan Berkman gets the block for the Yellow Jackets, it's 21-12. And Maya Richter, strong service game. Berkman's strong run at the net right now for the Yellow Jackets. Another nice serve there by Richter. Pushed over. Wacker with the set. Now past the Richter and two hits against the Yellow Jackets. Makes it 21-13.
Be great to see the Yellow Jackets come back defensively here, run a nice offensive set, and turn this over and put this second set away and get on to round three.
Miscommunication there, but the Yellow Jackets were able to recover momentarily, but Briley Lincoln is there for the kill for the Prowlers as she powered that one down.
And that's a name we've heard for the Prowlers over and over again, Jason. She's had a nice night, and left-handed it looks like. She kind of brings a nice quick hit to the middle of their offense.
Backey with the serve as the Prowlers trail by 7. Berkman pushes that over, but it goes out. Oh, and into the net. As Backey will serve again as the Prowlers trying to make a little bit of a run here. Trailing by 6 in game number 2. The Yellow Jackets won game 1, 25-7, but Jaden Hackle powers that one down for the kill.
And it seemed like the Yellow Jackets were really in control, Jason, and I looked up and it was 21-15, which isn't insurmountable if you're the Prowlers, but a great set and a nice hit by Hackle again seems to be a common theme tonight that she's really delivering for the Yellow Jackets.
Now Mallory Greif to serve. Nice save there by the Prowlers to keep that alive. As Hackle comes across and gets the kill. Jaden Hackle makes it 23-15. Good balance tonight, Lance. I kind of lost track of some of my stats tonight, but just the way they've been able to spread out the offense and the attack tonight.
Yeah, that's the best you can be, as if they don't know where you're going to every possession, and the Yellow Jackets are doing a great job, but a nice job there by the Prowlers, keeping it within striking distance.
That was Johnson with that one to make it 23-16. Now on to serve will be Sophia Kramer.
I think, too, Jason, looking back to last year, Hackle started at setter. She was having a little bit of back issues. This year she looks fully healthy. Lainey Wacker comes and runs good control just like she did there, and it makes a difference when you get everybody back in the spots that they normally or feel most comfortable in.
Olivia Pilgrim will come in for Daisy Larson, and Wacker's doing a nice job. I think her court vision, knowing where to go. There's a couple of times you mentioned it in set 1, I believe it was, they were coming at Berkman, and she saw Pilgrim on the far side and had a nice set to her.
Yeah, it's kind of like being the quarterback of the football team, getting everybody lined up in the right areas and then hitting the pass when the time's right.
And now they go to Thiel again. Comes on the near side. Lingen again, left hand dug up nicely by Richter. Now they'll go to Thiel in the middle. She'll just send it over. Thiel Falls unable, though, to take advantage of the free ball. And it's a nice block at the net between Wacker and Thiel. And the Yellow Jackets quietly take set 2 there, 25-16.
Yeah, nice set by the Yellow Jackets, and we'll head on to set 3 and look for some of the same things and maybe clean up a few things that they know they need to work on.
We have set 3 coming up, but first we'll come back with the EOT Insurance Intermission Report here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets take game 1, 25-7. They followed up with game 2, 25-16. They get ready for game number 3 as they're hoping to close out a sweep tonight here on opening night from the Hive. Yellow Jackets look strong so far, Lance, and they're going to have to continue this into set 3. And then you look ahead Thursday, they have a very tough 5 o'clock afternoon contest with the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. They're doing a volleyball, football doubleheader type thing in Wadena, where the Wolverines open with Staples Motley in what should be a unique contest there down the road. Then they come back home for a pair of contests on Tuesday, September 6th with Detroit Lakes, and then they take on rival Frazee on September 8th at the Hive.
Yeah, it's one of those that it's fun, and then you start thinking about some things. You throw the getting back into school, getting back into your classes, doing homework, getting all those things in. So it's kind of fun for them right now, I think, is they're just kind of athletes for a couple weeks, and they're one of the few sports, along with the other fall sports, that get the opportunity to be just that for a few early weeks in the end of August. So here goes set 3. Daisy Larson steps up to serve, and a nice deep serve for her as she pushes free over and out, and a point for the Yellow Jackets to start set 3.
They lead 1-0 tonight, set 3. They've started out with a bang on every set here tonight. Larson with the serve again, goes that backy. Yuska with the set, but no one there. That's 2-0 Yellow Jackets. As the Yellow Jackets lead 2-0 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, we thank them for their support as well as all our sponsors this year on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll get to them here between points here as it's sent over. Larson with pass up ahead. Wacker now there. Kennedy Pilgrim, but it's blocked at the net by the Prowlers. They reset. Regalo with the soft hit over, and the Yellow Jackets are in the nets. I'd like to thank those sponsors: KLN Family Brands, JNL Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles and Rivers Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Brewer Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, Goose Group, Jean Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty. As Kennedy Pilgrim sends that over, Yuska with the set near side for Lincoln. Lincoln with the kill for Thief River, and we're tied at 2. We also like to thank City of Perham, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op for their sponsorship of Yellow Jacket Sports here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Yeah, great list of sponsors, and please visit their businesses as they're making this possible. As a little miscommunication there by the Yellow Jackets, and early 3-2 lead going into set 3.
Ali Yuska will serve for the Prowlers. Out of rotation. This time it's Thief River Falls. 3-3, or rotation violation.
And again, I think those are the things that you see early on in the season. There's only been a couple weeks of practice and not a whole lot of, a little bit of scrimmaging, but not a whole lot of really game speed competition where you're making those substitutions, making those rotations. So obviously those things will clean up for both teams the more they play on game nights, but you hate to see that happen, and especially if you're Thief River, you were kind of on a little bit of a roll there, and then you give that up, and they quickly get it back though.
Berkman sends that one wide. It's 4-3. Baki will serve. And it's one of those things we talked about in the Goose Group keys of the game. It's those free balls, free opportunities, and you just give them away, and that's in a game where momentum is key. That's a tough one, and there's Hackle puts that one in the net, and now Thief River Falls is something to build on with a 5-3 lead.
Right, unforced errors, I think, is the one thing that Coach Morrison will just kind of cringe at just a little bit. You hate to see those, but again, those are early mistakes. This will be interesting as it's probably about as long as they've played here. You go into set 3, your legs get tired, and then you start swinging a little bit different, and you get a few mishits. So let's hope the conditioning stays for the Yellow Jackets. They've been rotating fairly well, and they pick up a 5-4. They're down 5-4, and hopefully they can get it back here with Greif at the service line.
Nice serve there by Greif. Prowlers are able to send it over. Pilgrim punches it over, or excuse me, Hackle punches that over near side. Now it's sent over that time by Johnson. Now Thiel dug up there. Yuska with the set. Going back to Lincoln. She tries to push in the back corner, but Larson read that well and gets to it. Now Thiel sends that over softly. It comes back, free ball for Thiel, and she's going to put that down. And it's now 5-all.
And one of those keys was that we talked about was that serve receive, and Daisy Larson, as you mentioned early in starting lineups, is that defensive specialist, and she showed it right there. Tough dig, set right, put right on the hands of the setter, and made that all possible.
Now Thiel. And it's put down with a kill. Willow Thiel makes it 6-5.
I'm not going to lie, Jason, the one thing I picked up last year is it's not a wheel route, it's a slide. I've been waiting for it most of the night. I think Berkman had one, and I failed to accomplish my color man duties on that one, so I'm waiting for it to happen again.
Drive with a nice serve. Again, she's had a nice night at the service line. Now they go at her on the attack attempt. Now it goes to Thiel. Thiel puts that one down, but it's saved nicely and sent over there by Merkins. Now Heckel with another nice dig by a thief river. Lincoln will send it over. Richter up ahead to Wacker, the set for Thiel. Thiel through the block and down for the kill. The Yellow Jackets lead 7-5.
And it's interesting to see their setup on offense. There were two quick attacks in the middle and kind of just got the Thief River Prowlers a little bit out of rotation on defensively, and then when they kind of got them moving, the big set to Thiel and the power kill.
Hackle sends that over, comes near side, Lingen again, and she'll miss the near sideline. 8-5 Yellow Jackets. Won't be surprised if the Prowlers call timeout shortly. They had some momentum, but the Yellow Jackets have quickly stolen it.
And I would agree, Jason. I think you have to keep this one close, or there's no set 4 coming. So I don't think we'll see too many more points if the Prowlers don't get it back on their side.
Lingen with a nice attempt there, but the Yellow Jackets dig it up. They're going to go back to Lingen again. Reif dives, but can't get to it, goes out. That's 8-6.
And she sure has been their one constant. It seems like when she's in that middle part of the rotation, using that left hand, she's dangerous in the middle.
Sophia Kramer will now serve for the Prowlers as they trail 8-6 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Serve in front, Larson with a nice dig up. Thiel into the nets, and it's 8-7. Might see if Yellow Jacket head coach Nikki Morrison burns one of those timeouts tonight.
And I think she's going to see what these young Jackets have, Jason. I agree with you. I think if this was later on in the season, but a little adversity when you're up 2-0, I don't know. It'll see if they can play through it. And
that one's sent out, and it's now 8-8.
But more times than not, you've been right. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout called.
I'm thinking of this list in front of us. It's 8-all.
So wishful thinking. Yeah, okay, I got you.
As now the serve. The drive dicks it up. Wacker with the quick foot over. Nice save. Lingen will push it over. Yellow Jackets have an opportunity here. Wacker to Thiel. Thiel with the kill. And when you can go to a Willow Thiel, you don't really need to use a timeout.
Right, and they're not able to focus quite. The rotation that the Yellow Jackets have, it's kind of interesting because they're not able to focus on her as much. I was wondering if they would split Hackle and Thiel, but them playing on the front line together for part of the time really makes it tough on the opposing team to know who to get the double block on.
Greta Razor checks in for her first action of the night. As Thiel will send that over. Baki backpedaling, tries to save it, but is unable to get that one controlled. It's 10-8, and Hackle will continue to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Just a reminder, this is the start of a busy and exciting time on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll have Yellow Jacket football Friday night against Park Rapids. And we'll come back next week with 2 more Yellow Jacket home volleyball matches. That one's put down there by Razor. Makes it 11-8. The Yellow Jackets take on the Lakers of Detroit Lakes on Tuesday. And follow that up with the Hornets of Frazee on Thursday. But first, they got to finish this one as they lead 11-8 against the Prowlers. Hackle with the serve. They won at Lingen. And the serve receive, which has kind of been a struggle for the Prowlers, continues to be. And Razor rises up, but a nice block at the net that time. And Briley Lingen there for the block, and it's 11-9. And also on magnitude, Thursday night, the Thief River Falls Prowler football team will take on DGF, 6 o'clock start time. In football action.
Busy week for you this week, Jason.
As Lincoln sends that one long. And now coming in to serve will be Laney Wacker. Wacker with the serve. The Yellow Jackets lead 12-9. Regala blocked at the net. Razor saves it to the back row. Now it'll be Thiel again with the attack. Pushed over by Regala. Wacker to Hackle to Thiel. Thiel the kill. 13-9 Yellow Jackets lead. Looking to close in on a sweep here at the Hive.
And there's some things you just can't defend. I mean, that was a cross-court kill that was on a downward plane, Jason, that you do everything right, and and Willow was just that good on that one.
Serve near side. Regala sends it over. Pushing over Razor. She gets blocked at the net, but keeps it alive as Pilgrim sends it. Now the Yellow Jackets, one of the few moments of miscommunication there as it drops. It's 13-10.
And there hasn't been many unforced errors. There was one of them. One thing I like about the Yellow Jackets this year that I've noticed, and it's a small thing, but sometimes we always talk in coaching that it's the small things that end up making the big things, as Thief River Falls scores again there. But it's when it's been that free ball over, it's been deep every time. It hasn't been where they can set up easy. It's back in one of the corners, and it just forces Thief River to be on their game just a little bit more.
Put down nicely that time. Ava Waldall in the middle. Found the hole in the Yellow Jacket defense. Cuts the Yellow Jacket lead to 1 at 13-12. And Prowler's starting to find some spirit and some fight. Have cut this lead to 1 here at the Hive on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. And the worst possible thing that could happen when you cut the lead is you give a free point with a service error.
Right, and that's some of the things we talked about early is you just can't have those unforced errors like that. Give your team a chance, especially at that point. Put the ball in play and let your hitters hit.
Razor into the nets. So the Yellow Jackets give it right back at 14-13. We got substitutions coming in for the Prowlers. And that will send Aliuska to the service line. Chance to tie it up for the Prowlers, which has been rare tonight, and they will serve here at Thiel. Wacker to set. Pilgrim block, but Thiel read it well. Now block at the net. It's run by Morgan Berkman, and the Yellow Jackets lead 15-13.
And that's one of those plays you could look back at the play of the game, Jason, as we look forward, is if that one would have went, now all of a sudden we're tied, and that momentum is really on Thief Rivers, and it's the game of inches, and it happens in all sports. But there we got to see a really good shot of it. They were both at the net, and it just happened to go the Jackets' way.
And Hackle with a nice kill attempt. Unable to send it over and control it was Thief River Falls, and Hackle there for the kill. As the Yellow Jackets lead 16-13. We'll see how long Hannah Lund waits. I want to see what happens. Is Larson with another nice serve. She's had a nice night serving for the Yellow Jackets. Left hand trying to get the kill, but the Yellow Jackets keep it alive. The scrambles have gone the Yellow Jackets' way tonight as well. Thiel pushes that one forward. Berkman taps it over. Push back, Larson to Wacker. Now near side, Kennedy Pilgrim. Back, he saves it. Usker with the set and illegal hit. With 2 hits against.
And again, I think
Prowlers.
you said it, Jason, early, is Daisy Larson's just a calming influence, I think, on the court. She's doing such a nice job and serving well, and her serve receive she's been spot on getting it to the setters.
Pilgrim running. And that's going to be, would have been 4 on the Yellow Jackets, and it is. It's 17-14. As now serving will be Carly Regala. Post-game show coming up. That's brought to you by Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. As Jaden Hackle with the kill inside the line, but someone was in the net, doesn't matter. Makes it 18-14 for the Yellow Jackets. Richter will come into the game to serve. Stay tuned to our post-game show. We got to name your Rivers Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, your Farm Bureau Financial Player of the Game, and we possibly hope to have a Yellow Jacket guest in the post-game show.
Lots of things coming up.
Sent over by Berkman, and it's just inside the line, and it's now 19-14 Yellow Jackets. Richter will serve. Nice serve at Backey. Not pushed over that time by the Prowlers, but Hackle's there and gets it down just in front of the outstretched hand of Riley Ligon. And we got a timeout. We'll take it with them. Yellow Jackets lead by 6.
Hi, I'm Trevor Seaman with United Community Bank, and today we're down at the Gathering Grounds, joined with Ashley Clifton.
Hello.
Ashley, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's the best part for you about working with United Community Bank?
Besides just that they believed in me and kind of took a chance on me and helped me get it all together, I think what's more is that they really do support the community. They come in the store all the time. They don't just give us business, but they, encourage our business, buy gift cards in the winter when we're slower to give to other, locals and businesses. So it's just really inspirational for me.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back in out of the timeout. Morgan Berkman just misses the line. Different angle. It's 20-15. As Berkman thought she had it, but line judge all over it says no, and it's now 20-15, and Backey will serve. Richter up ahead, trying that slide that Lance was talking about earlier.
Stole my thunder, Jason.
And that one's sent wide and out, and the Yellow Jackets lead 21-15. I knew you were in for it. I just had to.
Yeah, you were quicker than I was, that's for sure. Nice night here by the Yellow Jackets. Let's see if they can close it out. And we have a lot, like you said. We hopefully have a post-game interview. We've got play of the game, player of the game. Lots of things to bring to you. So don't leave us right after the game here, as we'll have a lot of good stuff coming as the end of the game with a 22-15 lead. And we've got a timeout.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
Shop Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sport Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Mallory Greif with an ace serve. Yellow Jackets lead 23-15. She serves once again. That one went at her, now out the divider. Richter tries to save it, can't. On the kill here by Serafim Johnson. As it's 23-60. And now serving will be Sophia Kramer. Yellow Jackets lead 23-16 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Set here near side. Hackle goes long as it's 23-17. Yellow Jackets looking for the sweep tonight. Just a strong performance overall. Tapped over Thiel. Baki will send that over to Merkins, who sends it long. And the Yellow Jackets have game and match point coming up. And Jaden Hackle will serve. Greta Razor will come in. The Yellow Jackets looking to close this one up. Hackle with the nice serve. And an ace brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry to close it out. And the Yellow Jackets earn a 25-17 victory and a 3-0 victory over the Prowlers tonight. They win 25-7, 25-16, and 25-17. We'll be back with the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show, as well as your Play of the Game brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry, and the Play of the Game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial, all right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PermRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience. Located in the Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. And here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations and million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Soda Properties Zero Res post-game show here in the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Yellow Jackets win 25-7, 25-16, and 25-17 tonight over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We'd like to talk first of all about the play of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial, and it came in that third set. It was a nice play at the net where it seemed like Thief River Falls was going to get some momentum, but it changed and went the Yellow Jackets' way on a block at the net by Morgan Berkman, and that helped the Yellow Jackets maintain the momentum in the lead in set number 3 as they won 25-17. They ended up winning this match tonight 25-7, 25-16, and 25-17. Had a lot of balance tonight here, did the Yellow Jackets. And we'll take a quick break, come back here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Well, welcome back here to Magnitude Sports and the Soda Properties Zero Res post-game show. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. We're joined by our Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game, Jaden Hackle. And Jaden, nice game tonight here to start the season versus Thief River Falls. Overall, what was kind of things that went well for you guys here tonight?
You know, we just really played as a team. Our communication and like the leadership, we all just played as one. So it was really good.
Yeah, Jaden, it was so fun to watch you guys. You seem like for early on, you were so in sync together. So what practice has been that way? Has it been really good and fun?
Yes, we just goof around. We just know each other so well from playing like last year together. We have a good time, and we can just if we make a mistake, we can just go to the next one without even caring.
You could tell you played well tonight.
How important tonight, as you saw on the floor, you got yourself, Willow Thiel, Morgan Berkman, and everyone else that really kind of contributes the depth that you guys have and the weapons that you have. How hard does that make it for you guys, or for teams to defend you guys?
It makes it really hard. We have a good variety of people from back row to front row. And Willow Thiel, she can slam the ball so hard. And then there's Maya in the back row who can just defend so well. So overall, we just gel really well.
right? So what are some things looking into the future that you really see this team being able to do? How to keep gelling together? Do you consider yourself a real defensive team, offense, or do you think you have the complete package and you just keep working on it?
I think we kind of have the complete package, you know? Like, we have some points where our defense is off or, like, offense is off, but overall, I feel like we're a really overall good team. And hopefully we'll get better as it goes.
One thing that really stood out to me up here tonight was your service game, and you guys really kind of got them off balance with your service game tonight.
Yes, we work on that a lot in practice. Like, we spend 30 minutes on just serving aggressive and to the spots. So.
And with that, jump serving, can you give a little hint to those of us who can't jump? What all goes into changing from just the normal set serve to that jump serve that you have?
Well, jump serving, you get more height, and then you can put more power behind it. Like, you can really swing, and it goes faster, and it's just way more fun.
Yeah,
so.
you had a nice and had a little knuckle action tonight, which made it even extra hard for them to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And how nice is it to be back here at home at the Hive to kick off the season?
It's really nice. Last year we didn't get a lot of home games, and with COVID, but this year we're starting out strong, and we just love playing home.
Well, Jane, thank you for stopping by, and congrats on win number 1 tonight.
Thank you.
And for being our player of the game.
Yes.
That was Jaden Hackle right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll take a timeout.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby? Wally Wibbly. Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wobbaby.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Rooter Family Dentistry.
So my first visit here was very different than any other dental experience that I've really ever had. Coming in the first door with the front office staff, they were very welcoming. And Ryan kind of gave a tour of the facility, which I thought was something really kind of exceptional or very nice as a patient. I really liked how he showed like the dentist's credentials in the hallway. And really talked about how important continuing education is to their providers.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience. At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle.
Well, welcome back as the Soda Property Zero Res postgame show rolls on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Nice night for the Yellow Jackets. They win 3-0, 25-7, 25-16, and 25-17. A big win tonight for the Yellow Jackets to improve to 1-0, and they get ready for a Highway 10 showdown on Thursday afternoon. We will not have that broadcast for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, but you can go to perhamschools.org and click on the activity stream. The link for the radio broadcast as well as the Wadena broadcast live stream is up on that website, so make sure to check that out at perhamschools.org. The Yellow Jackets with a nice victory tonight. Our Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game went to Jaden Hackle. We'd like to thank her for swinging by to talk to us during the post-game show. And also our Farm Bureau Financial. We didn't really get to talk about it a little bit, Lance, as you're trying to corral our guest, and it was a big play when it was, I believe, Thiefer Falls was getting within 2 points, 1 point, and Morgan Berkman had a big block at the net to drop it down, and that kept the Yellow Jackets in the lead and the momentum and helped them win this third set 25-17.
I thought the Yellow Jackets just had a really nice night for opening night, Jason, and the fear is always, you and I are both coaches as well, knowing that when you get out to that early lead, and it really seemed to come easy for the Yellow Jackets, you worry about that drop-off. And they had a little bit of it, but they stemmed the tide, and I think I remember back, and you just said it so greatly, I couldn't wrap it better myself. When times get tough and you have a Thiel and a Hackle, and they're both in the front line, it's a pretty good night to be a Yellow Jacket. And that's kind of what happened when things started to go awry a little bit. And then you watch Thief River really try to swing that double block against both of those two young ladies. And then you got the Pilgrims involved. And it was fun to watch them go to that next level in game one. So lots of great things yet to come for the Yellow Jackets. And I'm excited to follow along and watch them and come on out and support. And if you can't come out and support, watch it on Magnitude, and we'll do the best we can as we knocked off our opening night jitters as well. And I wish I could promise you'd get a lot better, but I think for us too, what you hear is what you get.
We'll take one final timeout, come back, and have your schedule of the week ahead on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here on the.
Hi, I'm Trevor Seaman with United Community Bank, and today we're down at the Gathering Grounds, joined with Ashley Clifton.
Hello.
Ashley, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What's the best part for you about working with United Community Bank?
Besides just that they believed in me and kind of took a chance on me and helped me get it all together, I think what's more is that they really do support the community. They come in the store all the time. They don't just give us business, but they, encourage our business, buy gift cards in the winter when we're slower to give to other, locals and businesses. So it's just really inspirational for me.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NIASFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back here to the Magnitude Sports postgame show brought to you by Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning as we get ready to wrap things up. Yellow Jackets win 25-7, 25-16, 25-17. We thank you for tuning in tonight. And Lance, we get ready for what's going to be a fun Thursday and Friday here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Thursday night, the defending section champion Dilworth Glennon Felton Rebels take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers in Dilworth, or Glennon, excuse me, at 6 o'clock. We'll have that for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Myself and Chris, sorry I don't know his last name, but we'll be broadcasting. I'll get to know that for you by Thursday. We'll have that on the Magnitude Sports Media Network Thursday night. And then on Friday, the Yellow Jackets travel on the road. They take on the Park Rapids area Panthers in what should be an exciting contest. Panthers last year, I thought, were a much improved team. The record didn't really show it, but the Yellow Jackets as well have kind of been hit by the graduation bug on the varsity team. New quarterback and a few other spots, but returned a lot of talent as well. What should be a very hard-hitting, fun contest in Park Rapids on Friday nights.
Yeah, opening night of Friday Night Lights is always kind of a fun one, and I'm glad that Magnitude gets to cover the Yellow Jackets and the Panthers. And I agreed with you, Jason. It's kind of like that graduation hits every school and every time. It doesn't matter if it's 2 players, 10 players, 18. Perham had a really nice senior class last year, but a lot of really good underclassmen coming to fill the bill, and it's going to be a great night of football, and there's just something about that September air that just gets you kind of revved up for a football game.
Should be a fun one, and then next week it'll be a pair of volleyball games coming up for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the Yellow Jackets take on Detroit Lakes on Tuesday night, followed up by a Thursday clash with the Frazee Hornets. Pair of fun contests there on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, and again, I think was so much good to build off of tonight, and you heard it from Jaden Hackle that she said they really, the chemistry is really good for the Yellow Jackets, and you could tell that tonight. It was the person who was open that got the ball, and it was so fun to watch and a fun one to start that building process for the Yellow Jackets on what seems to be going to be a really successful season.
Well, Lance, that's a perfect way to wrap up broadcast number 1. Thank you very much. That's Lance Rock. I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in to Yellow Jacket Volleyball here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.